This week we're in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Love Park. We're here with Kerry Getz. We're also going to be talking to Bam Margera.
Philadelphia is gnarly. They call it the city of brotherly love, but sometimes I bet you differ.
And Tim O'Connor.
All these sting operations for kids skating.
We're going to be talking about some history.
Walker Ryan, switch backside flip.
He's going to show us around.
Kevin Taylor skated that rail a lot.
Welcome to Spot History. Love Park. When's the last time you were here?
Actually, when I even lived in Philly, I'd come here just for missions.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a place that I would come and skate for hours.
Right.
Just because it was like you're constantly running from cops.
This is the Philadelphia police. Leave the area immediately. Leave the area immediately.
Dodging freaking undercovers. It was pretty sketchy there for a little. So I kind of ventured out and went and hit spots outside of the city or all over the city. The last time I was here was probably like a decade ago.
Before they remodeled it.
Before they remodeled it. But this is the first time I'm actually stepping foot on it, looking like this.
No way.
Yeah.
We'd love for you to show us around. Let's start with the fountain gap. I'm guessing it's where the current fountain still is.
I'm not 100% sure. I mean, this looks so different. It's hard to say where the top of it was because I think they moved this, so this really isn't in the same position where it was.
Right.
So this was probably back. So, I mean, I remember running from the street though. I couldn't get speed for the gap. It was like a long gap. So I would run, jump up the 2 stairs, push like 6 or 7 times to get into the Love Gap. So that was like a lot of problems for a lot of people getting the speed for it. But like Jeremy Ray, Chris Cole, they push like 3 times with their massive legs and their massive snap and go right into it. It was mind-blowing to me to watch them, and I'm pushing my ass off to get into the gap.
You 180'd it, right?
Yeah, 180'd in a line.
Kerry Getz kickflip down the Love Gap. That was the first time anything's gone down besides a 180 starring Jamie Thomas.
Like cannonballed it for fun.
Oh, really?
I didn't even ollie it the first time when I kickflipped it. Because I was like, if I'm going down, I'm gonna get hurt. I might as well go down trying to kickflip. I actually tried it 2 different times. The first time broke my board, had to leave. Next time came back, made it in like 4 or 5 tries.
Before we continue this video here at Love Park, a word from today's sponsor. We're here today at Bishop Skate Park. Dalton and Kanaan are gonna do some tricks, and I'm gonna tell you about today's sponsor. Skateboarding can really take a physical toll on your body. But the mental toll can be brutal as well, especially when you don't land tricks, get kicked out of spots, or get hurt. Many skaters even struggle controlling their anger when they don't land tricks. While passion drives us, it can also consume us. That's where BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video, comes in. They offer a way to address these challenges, or really any you're facing, with professional support. BetterHelp will connect you with a licensed therapist who is trained to listen and give you helpful, unbiased advice. Just go to their site and answer a few questions. BetterHelp will match you with a professional who has years of experience helping people with struggles just like yours. The best part, you can do it all from your phone or computer via phone call, video chat, or messaging. Let BetterHelp connect you with a therapist who can support you, all from the comfort of your own home. Visit BetterHelp.com/DernBrothers or choose Dern Brothers during sign-up to receive your special discount on your first month. Now let's get back to Love Park. Tim O'Connor kickflipped it as well.
Yes. I guess he was just like, you know, cruising around one day and like, hey, I need some footage, I'm just gonna kickflip it. But I was like, come on, man, I kickflipped that 4 years ago. That was my kickflip.
Yeah, you were the first flip trick down the gap.
Yeah, Maldonado tried it maybe like a year or 2 before me. Landed on it, got really close. But, you know, that was kind of my trick.
What's up, Tim? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing on that end?
Good. What made you want to kickflip the fountain gap yourself?
I was warming up. I wanted to do a varial heel down the gap. So I just ollied it, kick flipped it in like 3 tries or something, and then wanted to do a varial heel. But the cops are coming up right behind me when I kick flip it, and they took my board right then. So then I didn't get a chance to do it that day. And then, yeah, never did it. So, yeah.
So that was a big issue there. Like the cops would just shut it down. It sounds like they got you on that day.
They got my board that day, but they didn't get me. I tried to hide my board behind one of the benches because I used to do that. I'd hide it somewhere in the park, and then I'd just walk out casually. You didn't have a board on you. They're not trying to give you a ticket or anything. That day, I hid it behind a bench, and they found it. They got it. So my board got ganked by the cops, but I didn't get in trouble.
Let's take it back a little further. Who was the first to ollie it? Vinny Ponte? But rumor is Choppy Omega, right?
Choppy Omega, yeah. Did some kind of grab down it or mute or something.
But no video footage, no photos.
Just showed up and just gnarred it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinny Ponte did it in like a contest because there's a massive crowd in the footage.
Correct.
Ollie in the fountain in the Sub-Zero video, I was one of the first besides Vinny Ponte. And then I ollied into it with the water still down there.
Reynolds frontside flipped it. Classic.
Yeah, he flew here just to do that.
Yeah. Jimmy Carlin hard flipped it.
Wow.
Mystery board, 0 hoodie.
Donnie Bianco, airwalk. Or was it scarewalk? And an unexpected one, Willy Levine, Benihana. Yeah! This one was a big deal when it was done. It was one of those tricks that was debatable. Did he land it? Did he not? Jeremy Wray, front 360. Put his hands down, did the little power slide move, got back up. Some people considered it a make, some people did not.
He tried to do it better, then broke his board.
He did try another one and snapped his board.
I consider a make, but you know, when you power slide out of it, a lot of people say that isn't. But can he do it? Yes, Jeremy Wray can do it.
It was just the landing.
Yeah.
Like if you were doing something like Jeremy Wray doing the 360.
Yeah, it's just
it was
so
painted like baby blue, so it was slippery.
Yeah.
So it was hard to like stomp.
Yeah,
like
you
something
land
where
perfect.
you're spinning.
Anthony Pappalardo's first one to switch ollie it.
Brian Wenning, switchback 180. Cover of Transworld magazine. Ryan G actually shot that photo and he was on top of the love sign. You can see him in the footage standing up there.
And he entered that photo in like an art competition and he got a C- because they go, now this thing, I don't really know what's going on. It just looks like a person from above. I give it a C-. I'm gonna give the A+ award-winning photo to this bitch who took a close-up shot of a bee on a flower. Meanwhile, the gay vulture, AKA Goose, AKA The Gill, AKA Ryan G, has just gotten himself the cover of Transworld magazine.
Yeah, that switchback side 180, it was funny.
Yeah.
So Pappalardo switch ollied it, I think, the night before.
Oh, wow,
I
really?
think it was like a weekend battle between
No
these two dudes.
way.
Yeah, so Wenning switchback 180s it the next day or day after or the
man.
next week, and it was very, very close. So it sparked
Right.
Pappalardo. He comes, I think, the very next night, or maybe that same night that the switchback 180 went down, brings the Jennies out and lands a switch flip.
Yeah.
Like, pretty damn good. Caught perfectly.
It was a back and forth battle. Like
He probably got kicked out.
Yeah.
And couldn't make it, you know, because he got the boot.
Jeez.
It was insane to see that go down. The switchback side 180 was like mind-blowing. Pushing switch to that.
Tyshawn Jones, varial flip. Always like to see a good varial flip.
Yeah, right after painting, it looks like.
All white, right?
Yeah, or right before painting, I don't know.
Okay, before we talk about the rest of the 4-block tricks, let's walk around and talk about some of the other spots that used to be here. We're not gonna get to everything with all the ledge tricks. There's an endless amount, but let's talk about some highlights for sure.
I've always enjoyed the Freddie rail. No one really stepped to it.
He grinded it.
I lip slid it. Suciu back lipped it.
I think that's it.
But it was one of those things, man. It's like there was a crack right before you ollie to get up. So one time I literally bounced off the crack, didn't even hit my tail, and made it up the ledge.
Where was that?
It was over there.
It was over there?
Yeah. So I think right in front of here
Yeah.
is where the ledge was, where you ollied up, and then Freddie did the 50 and I did the lip. So it was right here. Because I remember this vent thing being on the other side. Some people rode on that ledge and then went over the rail, like the handicap ramp.
Yeah.
To flat.
Yeah.
And this is like where Ricky ollied up and then ollied into the street.
Into traffic.
Yeah.
That was such a gnarly clip.
Giving a tray flip as he's giving a middle finger to the taxi driver at the same time. Ricky Oyola, the Rocky Balboa of skateboarding, that motherfucker would just skate fast and skate hard, and he wouldn't do anything unless it was in traffic going 100 miles an hour.
These look totally different because this was all marble.
Yeah.
So they actually ripped the marble out from here or off the top of it. Marble might have been over top of this cement. I think everything that we rode on was marble because it was wider and it was higher.
As far as East Coast goes, this has got to be top 3 most famous spots.
Easy.
On East Coast.
Easy.
Like, what else? Brooklyn Banks, maybe?
Brooklyn Banks,
and maybe
Freedom Plaza.
Freedom Plaza.
But Love Park, this place was putting out dudes with like $100,000 selling shoes and shit. You know what I mean? These dudes were making 6 figures to ride a skateboard.
Yeah. I remember seeing a couple of tricks over the rail.
Kevin Taylor skated that rail a lot. Front blunted it. It was round like this. It was rounded at the top. It was really odd. And it was wood. It was like just painted wood.
It looked really cool.
It was always like chained up. I think I might have kickflipped over the rail just kind of doing it, like hanging out one day. But I remember sitting on the top of those stairs was the first time I ever met Wenning. He was like real shy and timid. He's like, dude, let me see you do a kickflip.
Yeah.
He wanted to see my kickflip, and I think I kickflipped the rail for him.
This is like where the outledge was.
Kind of where that tree is, right there.
Yeah.
That's where you would land.
Down soon as I spot one.
Wenning did the switchback tail, big spin out. He destroyed Love Park. Brian Wenning, Anthony Pappalardo. Those guys were just like on it. They'd get up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and come here.
Brian Wenning, just so much insane innovation just all over the park.
Mike Maldonado, backside flip tail on the 3-stair ledge, which I broke my ass on trying to nollie nose slide. I hit the point on my back so hard in that Toy Machine video. Everything told me to stop, but I went back and landed it.
Matt Reason, nollie back lip. Ishod back tail, 270 out.
Brothers, me and my demon lovers blasting, laughing hot.
Joey O'Brien, backsmith, big spin out. A lot of lines would end with a trick on the outledge. There was one line Chris Cole did that I really liked, the ending trick. He grinded to late flip out of the outledge. That was sick.
I'm gonna say something about this.
Yeah.
Like they bring this and there's nobody here.
Yeah.
If this was still Love Park like it was, like hands down 50 to 100 skateboarders would be here just doing like tricks every day, filming, so much more would have came out of Philly, but now we got these things to not play on.
I remember at one point, DC offered $1 million to the city over a 10-year span. They could do like 100 grand each year just to upkeep the park.
Correct.
If they would allow skaters to come back, and they turned it down.
Yep. They didn't want
Insane.
the money. They wanted skateboarders out of here.
And so the standoff continues. The mayor says Love Park will remain skateboard free, even when presented with a million reasons to change his mind.
There's other places to do it, so thanks, but no thanks.
They did X Games in Philly one year.
Yes.
And they wanted to do it in Love Park, I heard.
Correct.
But the city said no.
Yeah.
And they did it at that building over there. You skated it.
Yep.
You got something to show us here today?
Yes, I do.
I can't believe you brought this. This is
Yeah.
so sick.
Wow. I had to bring it to
Gold medal.
Gold
Yeah.
medal, 2001.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
amazing.
That's so cool you brought
Yeah,
that.
this was one of the coolest things that ever happened, like in Philadelphia, for myself, you know, being in the contest scene, people coming all over the world and all over the US to come to the Philly to see the X Games. You know, it was like first
Yeah.
time it being on the East Coast, because mostly it was always in California.
Right.
So this Philly was the first kind of
Yeah.
like jump where they kind of took it outside of California.
And they absolutely did that because of the skating that was done here at Love
Oh
Park.
yes, correct. Millions and millions of dollars they made in a weekend. I think it was here for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. And then right when it was done, I'm sure they went right back to locking skaters
yeah.
up.
People
and
were
keeping
getting
them out.
arrested with that day because there was thousands of people surrounded City Hall.
Jeez.
Thousands of people. I'm telling you, dude, it looked like a football game was
Yeah.
going on. It was wild. And then obviously everyone went to eat, everyone went shopping. So there was millions and millions of dollars that were brought here within like just that weekend alone.
I think I found a clip of you actually doing a 180 off one of the high ledges over the mayor.
Yes.
Like the mayor's all smiles.
Yep.
And everything's all cool and you're probably on the news for it, and then
I was.
right afterwards they're like, get out.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it was sad. The next year, 2002, I was pissed. I didn't even want to skate in the X Games. I was over it. I was angry,
Yeah.
disappointed. It just felt like everything we did to bring the X Games here was just like looked over.
It was just a slap
It was
in
like,
the face.
dude,
Yeah.
boom, we don't want you guys here, get the hell out. No longer than the X Games were gone and the fences were down, they were arresting people for skating here. Like just that quick.
All these sting operations for just kids skating, you know, like it was crazy back then, but now being older and just thinking about these older cops coming in after you, like what were they thinking? It's like the most absurd idea.
You didn't know if you were going to be locked up for the day, you were going to get a $200-300 ticket.
They had cops on motorcycles riding up the stairs after you.
I never got caught, but dude, I got chased skating by the one ledge, and this undercover hops up, chases me across Love Park. I ollie down the 3, and I'm talking to him while I'm running away from him. He's like, stop, I'm a police officer, stop. I'm like, no, I don't know if you're a police officer, you got normal clothes on, whatever, I'm just going.
Yeah.
He chases me all the way down the road, dude, like he is running. He's
wanted to get
dedicated
you.
to catching me. Then I get onto the road down there and I'm going down the middle lane with cars coming back and forth. I'm on the yellow lines and still looking back, and this guy's not giving up. Maybe a quarter mile down the road, he finally gave up.
Wow.
But dude, he probably would have locked me up. I'm resisting arrest.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I probably would have got the heftiest fine.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is gnarly. They call it the city of brotherly love, but sometimes I bet you differ.
So right here would probably be the round lower ledges that
Right.
went all the way around the fountain.
Yeah.
We're pretty much right here, dead center.
Even though I didn't have any footage on it, I like the fountain ledge all the way at the bottom that was curved this way. Like Brian Wenning had a lot of tricks, like pop out tricks with a fountain in the background. That one was fun, probably because it was like lower and you could get super tech on it. And since it was like rounded outwards, it was like easy to get out of pop out tricks and stuff.
And you could skate all those ledges, any level of them, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was so fun. You just click up one level, click up another. you know, and it was fun to go down the 3 stairs.
You could do like wall rides on them too. The high wall was right there.
Yeah.
I do a line up the levels where finger burial flip up, switch, and then switch flip up the next level. And then I was trying to do a different run, and then somebody else got my way, and I just do a big switch 180 off the level, like tweaked it out. But like a lot of people have replayed that one a lot over the years.
I think I saw like a nollie varial up one.
Oh, I did
and then
that
like
too. Yeah.
regular varial up one, and then like back 180 fakie 5-0 or something. That one was sick too.
Yeah. That was another one. Probably my favorite thing that I probably spent the most time on was just the main ledge with like the manual pad on top, you know, like kind of the center ledge that everybody hit.
Growing up on transitions and like skating vert when I was, 10, and a lot of mini ramps, transition was my thing. So ledges were in at the time, and I was trying to adapt, and I just couldn't. It was more of a meeting spot for me. But, I got a couple lines at Love Park, but it was very hard for me to try to become pro at a place like that. As soon as FDR happened, I knew that that was the spot for me. But, the highlights of me at Love Park, half cab heel flip to nollie nose slide on the ledge, nollie 360 to nollie lip slide the whole ledge in the front, SSBSTS starring Josh Kayla's co-signing.
Approach the ledge with speed, ollie, turn, slide, and ride away clean.
My trick tips.
Abe skated this place.
Anthony Van Engelen doing a switch manual, switch tray flip. Just the way he did it was so good.
Ricky Oyola.
Anthony Pappalardo. Fred Gall's switch kick flip back tail is the first time I've ever seen it done. It was really sick to see that with your own eyes, knowing that like history just went down at Love Park starring Fred Gall.
I think more lines got done here than anything. Omar Alverio, switch tail 270 line.
It would be rad to see these outsiders come to town like Arto Sari from Finland, just laying down the law of some ledge tricks that people haven't really seen yet at that time.
Different types of tricks are going on now.
Very crazy things happening here to this day.
And then over here was the higher ledges that Stevie skated in one of the Trans World videos. He did a hard flip, front nose, and then Kalis is sitting there.
That shit looked a little lazy to me.
Way over knee height. That was a tall ledge.
Yeah, it's
not
insane.
many people.
About the same height as that, huh?
It was pretty much like that, yeah. It was no joke.
Pretty much anything of Stevie Williams with the pop that he has, you might as well just show.
When Stevie and Kalis were together, it was nonstop.
Always filming.
Always filming. 6, 7 o'clock morning sessions. Anything they could to like try to dodge the police.
The first time I ever went to Love Park, I was about 8 years old. And it was the first time I've ever seen little Stevie Williams there. He found a skateboard that day, and it was the first time he's ever been on a board, and I witnessed it. Very quickly, I would visit him the next week, and he's already kick flipping down the 3 stairs. And then the next week, he's learning like switch kick flips. And then the next week, he's doing switch tricks on the ledge. It was very incredible to witness with my own eyes the progression of Stevie Williams.
Stevie's just flat ground at Love was just amazing to watch.
And what's cool about Love Park is if you have a little crowbar, you could press up these cement blocks to make a DIY launch ramp, which everybody would do tricks over the trash cans with.
I think Kalis was the first one to do that. I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
But, he was getting like nonstop content doing that shit. And the famous 360 flip he did over the can.
See, I'm woke. Ain't no stopping me. I'm deep like whoa.
So perfectly done, it should just be, silhouetted on a t-shirt and sold at stores everywhere.
He also switched trade over a can.
And that shit was not easy to skate. It was like the length of your board, and then it didn't have tranny at the bottom. So it was like cocoon, like it was just like the biggest bump before you take off. So it's like you got to get through that, and then, dude, it was gnarly.
There's some insane tricks that went down over the trash cans.
Switch flip. Insane. Anything switch off of that over is gnarly. So right here, this was kind of like where the tile was that Kalis would always prop up. I remember skating it one day, and that was the first time I ever tried it, and I was like, oh, I want to try to frontside flip it. So I was trying frontside flips over and over, and like I said, this thing is like quick. So you're like, boom, it's really hard to get set up. It's really hard to flip and catch. I tried the frontside flip for maybe like 15, 20 tries. I wasn't really getting close. So I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna fucking grab it and get it over with.
Yeah, that make it easier to get higher and get over it.
It was just like, cause I can just flick it real fast, grab it, and then turn. You didn't have to get that catch. My hand was doing everything. You know what I mean? Once I had it locked on my feet, it was going nowhere.
Yeah.
I got hated on for that. Like, oh, street grabs.
Yeah, people weren't grabbing at that time as much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit. I've never judged anybody for shit that they were doing. Like, I started doing the double flip. I did the first double flip I did. I was filming for Menik Mahdi at the time.
Yeah, people used to hate on double flips. Huh?
Yeah, the first double flip I did, cameras weren't fast enough to click, like to get the sequence.
Oh, the sequence, really?
So the sequence just looks
like a
lame.
kickflip, yeah.
So it's not catching the double flip, so I couldn't even use it. It was gonna be like, I think my first like S ad. I'm wearing like an S t-shirt, I got Kostons on.
So what'd you end up doing?
Nothing, I ended up quitting and riding for DVS.
Oh.
We put one up to the ledge where everybody sits on, and Josh Kalis, Kerry Getz, and I, Maldonado, we all sessioned that thing. And that was the first time I ever did a 180 nose grind. It was the first time nose slide, big spin out, 180 crooked grind to regular. Kalis got some stuff on that too. Back tails.
Chris Cole would skate off the ledge over the trash cans. Fakey trade over 2 trash cans.
You know, stuff like that definitely made Love Park even more and more interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
The street cinnamon, I hear the scream, so just
What is going on?
I don't know.
Anyways, people would also set up barricades.
I think there was 10 stairs. I'm not sure if it was 10, 12, however, but it was big. And it was down into this like kind of hallway thing, and you slammed into this wall no more than you landed off the rail. I only seen like Chris Cole and Pat Corcoran really step to it.
Right.
Just due to like the ground where you landed on was really rough.
Yeah.
The rail was aluminum, it was wide. It would grab your trucks and just throw you. Kind of like that Fred Gall thing. He's like, that shit flat out stuck. Sub-Zero video.
That shit flat out stuck.
You'd have to cake it with wax, and you never knew if it was gonna
still
dig through and catch your truck and send you. So I never really with that. There was a ledge that was probably like 10 or 12 feet high, and it went all the way along the edge here.
Oh, okay.
So this was all a wall.
Yeah.
And Vern Laird, he ollies the gap and then cruises over and drops off of it. No one really with that. You hang up, you're going 10 feet down to your head.
At one point, they kind of did a remodel before the big remodel, and they put like new planters everywhere to try and stop skating, put bigger trash cans.
They actually kind of created more spots for us.
Yeah,
you know, putting those planters in.
Then you had something to travel over.
Yeah, so now you got to do the whole ledge.
All those guys later, like kind of, they were like the next wave, like Ishod Wair and
miraculously attacking faculty who want to tackle me.
And Mark Suciu when they came through, put serious hurt on Love Park.
Mark Suciu always had some crazy lines here, like super quick, super fast.
He would do 4 heavy tricks in a row.
Yeah.
In some of those lines.
That's why he's a Saudi. Ishod has an endless amount of line tricks as well. He did a kickflip crook and then a switch flip crook, like mirror line. It was pretty cool. I could watch him skate all day. Jake Lotz did nollie tray under and through the sign.
Love Park was such an iconic skate spot that it was featured in one of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. It was also recreated as a little model for Tech Deck, so you could actually skate it with Tech Decks. Some of the footage you can see in the background, the fountain's filled with water, some of it's not. I imagine they empty it during the winter.
Correct.
So if you're skating the gap, it was probably always cold.
Correct.
Which I hate skating in the cold.
Dude, you and me both. I kick flipped it in December.
Wow.
December or January.
You know, when you smack your hand in that cold, it does not feel good or any kind of impact on your feet. But he did it. It was a big celebration.
I don't know how the hell I did it. I guess just being young, I gotta say, I feel like the fountain and everything is moved.
Okay.
I really don't feel like that's even in the right spot.
It was probably over there more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like over there to this way a little bit.
Eric Hunman was the first to tray flip it. Chris Cole almost did it. He did a number of tricks that day. Chris Cole backside flipped it. Switch frontside flipped it. Got it. And then he also back three'd it and ride the sky.
Did you know that's like one of the first skate clips ever to get leaked online? Some kid filmed it with a flip phone, super bad quality, and posted it on YouTube, and a lot of people saw that.
He back three'd it twice too, right?
He did.
One fisheye, one long lens. And then Tom Asta switch heel, but he wasn't done there. He also switch front heeled it. Ian Smith back big spinned it. And he switch pop shoved it. That is crazy.
Trevor Colden back heel.
At night.
Wonder how many tries he got on that one with the generator setup.
Yeah. Mark Suciu barrel heeled it at night. Another crazy one. Ishod did a bunch of tricks. He kick flipped it in a line. He also front shoved it. He also switch flipped it. Oh, Andy heel flipped it. Did he front big spin it too?
Yes, he switched front big spinned it.
Oh, switch front big spin, that's what it was. Walker Ryan, switch backside flip. Probably the craziest trick done down it, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
I think the switch backside flip is probably the gnarliest one.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think a switch backside
agree.
flip takes it.
Yeah.
And he did it while that stadium was set up at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I think he ran into that like right after too.
Wow. You're committing to knowing you're slamming into something probably.
Joey O'Brien, the only one to put a guardrail down the forward block and grind it. That looked fun. I would have skated that. An honorable mention, Antonio tried to switch tray flip it. Almost got it, but.
Leave a comment below if you know this dude's name. His name on Instagram, DatBoyJupiter. He did late shove down it. I think one of the last tricks to go down.
Was it late front shove or late back shove?
I think it was late front shove.
The cops really limited this place.
Yeah, definitely.
Of like how much content could have came out of this place.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that it's gone now, what was it, 2016 they did the remodel?
I don't even know.
It's like 2015, 2016.
I saw all the people here that day starting fires like in trash cans to stay warm because it was like -10 degrees.
Yeah.
It was something like ridiculous, like one of the coldest days of the year.
Right.
And people were jumping down the Love Gap just trying to get like anything before this place was
I think
gone.
it snowed that day. I remember seeing in the footage.
I didn't even want to come and watch, that's how cold it was.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see like everybody come out and try to like get something before it was gone.
Yeah. Imagine if it was still here today. I wonder what would have gone down.
Dude, if they would have taken the DC thing, dude, so many more people would have moved here.
Just to skate.
Wanted to film, like, because they would have had a place to go every day.
Right.
And know that they were safe in a place to get footage, get photos. It like feeded people's families.
Yeah.
This place put money in people's pockets, man. All the photographers that were coming here, they were eating off Love Park.
It was huge. It was essential to a ton of people's skate careers, you know.
I heard that because they did the X Games, that like generated 80 or 85 million dollars for the city. Skateboarding gave that to the city.
Yes, it
and
did.
They still turned their backs on it.
Yes, it did. And who knows why they did it, why they turned it down. Politics, I don't know any of that shit.
Yeah.
But they did. They turned down $1 million. Nobody else was offering $1 million to the city so we could skateboard at a public park.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. What were they worried about? Like the ledges getting a little more chunky, or?
I wish I could sit down with the person that made that decision.
Right.
But we have no idea, you know, who really shut it down.
Or the real reason,
Or the real reason why it was shut down.
Well, dude, thanks for coming out here with us,
thank
man.
you.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to be involved. I'm glad to be involved with it.
All right, that's our video here at Love Park. Let us know if we missed any tricks on the 4-block. I know we didn't cover them all on the ledges because it's literally endless. But thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.
I've seen some skaters on the internet say, why don't they allow skateboarding at Love Park when there's a hidden skateboard in the Love Park logo? Do you guys see it?